Hello and welcome again to our channel. In today's video we are going to see how to make a rotational motion of around body, around another circular body, or you can make it around anything else. We will see how to record this on a video timeline from Photoshop directly and how to export this to GIF, so you can use it in any of your social media. We will go to our Photoshop. As usual, we will create a new workplace 1000 by 1000. Okay, now we had created our work space, which is 1000 by 1000. We need now to add to it view, new guide layout, just to make our center clear to us. Okay, as we have learned in the previous videos, we know how to put the great perfect circle from the center. To make it perfectly round, we press shift and then we release the mouse stroke and then we release the shift. We can make it prettier. For example, we are going to change the filling to green, and the outline I will change it, for example, to blue. Okay, and then I'm going to make another circle here, for example, again shift to make it perfectly circular. Okay, and then I release the key mouse stroke and then I release. And for this circle, for example, I'll make the filling as white. Okay, and I will decrease its thickness. You can decrease the thickness of the line building it from here. You can move it completely or you can make it smaller. Okay, increase it a little bit so it can be available in the video. Okay, that's great. Till now we had created two circles. Now I need this small circle, which is we call it here ellipse 2, to be rotating around ellipse 1. To make this, first we will enable the video timeline. So I'll come to timeline. So you'll see the timeline at the bottom. Let's draw this one, and then we create a video timeline. Automatically it gives you a 5-second frame to record your video and stops at the first point. First, in this very initial position, I will come here to record the position. Okay, it will not record the video now, yes, but I'm just setting the frame I'm going to return when I make my object as a smart. So I will record this as the first position. Okay, and then I click the move and I move the timeline to here, for example. Okay, and then Control T to get the transform line, and then I will move this center of rotation as we have seen in the previous video. I will move it here to the center of my drawing. We may try to make it 500 by 500 exactly. So okay, roughly it's here 500 by 500, and then I'm going to put here an angle as 90, so it is related to here, and then I'm going to record this instance also. First I need to click on move, and then I record this instance also. After this step, I will come to my layer and I will convert it to smart object. Okay, when I convert it to smart object in this position, I will having with ellipse 2 another tool coming, which is called the transform tool. So I will come back to my zero frame like this one. Okay, and I will start transform, so it will record the first position of my ellipse 2 at this point. Okay, and then I move it to 15 frames, for example, because it's recording 30 frames. So every 15 frames will be half a second, and I move to the next position. I again Control T. Now you see that this big crosses coming. This means that the complete frame I'm working in, or the complete layout I'm working in, is transformed to be the rotational area of my object. Using the first step where I define the position that I'm going to rotate in 90 degrees. Then I select here, it's 0, so now that's my new 0. I'll put 90. It's moving downstairs, you can see it moving here to the 90, and then I make move. I'll be recording my second point. Then I move it again to 1 second, which is complete 30 frames. Okay, and then Control T, and then I'll be selecting, putting an angle here 180. It will be coming perfectly here. Then I make move again. I'm recording this point also on my timeline. I move my drawing up a little bit, and then I forward again 15 frames. Okay, and Control T, and I put the angle here to 90 again. It's forwarded again. I push and move to select this step. Okay, and then I forward it for the last time. Okay, and then Control T again, and I change this one to 0, which is the original position I had started from, and I record this position. Okay, like this I have a 2-second video which is perfect of the rotation. We will see how now. First, because in order not to continue 5-second video, I will trim my video to this position, a little bit behind it. Okay, and then I come here and trim this one also to this position. Okay, now they are post trim. If I come here and now I say play, view, if I fit it on the screen, now you can see a complete rotating circle around your body. Okay, now suppose that you have a great circle of the Earth and you want to make this moon moving around it. So we can stop our rotation here. Okay, then it's perfectly centered. Then I'm going to insert a new layer. I add a new layer, new layer. We call it Earth. Okay, and we need to take care about the timeline, so I'm going to come to this timeline. I bring it back to start with my other frames or with my other layers, and I trim it to the same end. Okay, so my video is consistent when it is playing. And then on this Earth layer I'm going to place embedded an Earth place. Okay, now maybe I need to expand it a little bit, the Earth, or I can keep it in this position, and I need to trim it in circular. So I make it like this, and as we learned, we grow our circle of the circular selection or the ellipse selection, shift to make it perfectly round, alt to make it from the center, and then I go down till I perfectly centered on my Earth, and then I release the mouse click. Okay, and then I go to select, inverse selection. Okay, and then I come to layer, rasterize my layer. Okay, and then I delete, so I'll be having my Earth, and I can come to this and disable this, so I'm having now my Earth. Control D to remove the selection, and then so again it moved the timeline. I stop and I return my timeline again to start and trim it at the end of my video, which is now 2-second video. Okay, and now I start playing again. Now my moon is rotating around my Earth. You can, of course, inside the circle of the moon, you can add whatever figure of the moon you like, and you can expand this. This one is running fast because I make it as a 2-second video only. You can expand it to up to 5 seconds using the video recording. Now the last point in our videos, and I can come to File, Export. If you are going to use it on Twitter or using it in other place, so you have two options: either to export as, and from the file settings you select the GIF file setting. Okay, or the one which is working best if you are going to share it directly on the social media, they export, save for web as a GIF also. Don't forget to make this looping options forever, and here you can scale it to the percentage you like. For example, you prefer to make it 100% as 1000 by 1000. If you like to make it a little bit smaller, so you can come here, make it, for example, I like to turn it to 40% for Twitter, and then done. You'll find that it is working. Now to trim it, giving the exact motion and giving everything, and the file also size will be a small one. Okay, now it is done. Maybe you need to decrease the canvas. It will be up to you at the end. Thank you very much for following so far. I hope you had a wealth of information, and you can directly make an elliptical motions, innovative elliptical motion and the creative ideas, and share it on your social media. Thank you very much.